Richie Rich, Tom Ross, what's up, man? What's good with y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Back in the flesh. What's good?
It's good, man. Just enjoying another solid week of football, man. Get ready to break some of these games down, man.
Okay. All right, let's get right into the thick of it. We definitely got to talk about, last week. We got to talk about from Wednesday up until today, the way that we had the tallies. So let's go right into it. Game one, Eagles versus the Texans. Now, I wrote this thing down to the T. I got Richie Rich and Tom Ross. Richie Rich picked the Eagles, Tom Ross picked the Texans, and I picked the Texans. That should be correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what made y'all go with the Texans.
Well,
I thought at some point they got to lose, and I thought the Texans would be like a sleeper since how teams that's doing good they'll sleep on a bad team, they'll have a bad loss, but that shit did not work out.
That was not going to be the
the game
game.
was starting so good in the Texans' favor. They were up 7-0. And then out of nowhere, the Eagles just, in the second half, they just turned it up, man.
Yeah, they came alive. All right, so what's the record after these picks?
Well, after this pick, we had it previously. Richie Rich was 31-12, so Richie Rich is 32-12. Ross was 27-16. Now Ross is 27-16.
27-17.
17.
27-17. And I was 26-17. Now I'm 26-18.
All right, cool.
All
As long as I'm still ahead of somebody.
Let's get to the next game. Buffalo Bills. Let's get to the next game. My bad. The Chargers versus the Falcons. In that game, the Chargers won 2017. Why did you guys pick the Chargers?
I thought the Chargers and the Falcons really neither one. It's like they're kind of equal, but I thought the Chargers had more to play for because they've been losing more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much they lose this game, they're really out of contention for playoffs for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's that serious right now. Like right now with them, the way their record set up, they couldn't lose this. They needed this game straight up.
Gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, they got more to play for, so I went with them.
Why'd you pick the Chargers, Richie Rich?
Same as halftime Ross said it. They needed this game to continue to be in playoff contention. Plus, I felt they were coming off a bye, so they were well rested. Even though, they still had top receivers out. They were still more well rested, more fresh going into this game. So, I still, I thought Herbert was going to play better, and even though you don't got Mike Williams out there, you still got Austin Eckler. And that guy, he's like he can make plays, man. He can do it. He can do it all. Run, catch. He's an all-purpose king. So as long as he got that guy out there, Chargers got a chance. They could make games interesting.
I don't know, man. Who did you pick?
I picked the Chargers. That was the game where we all unanimously picked the Chargers.
Okay, we all picked the Chargers, man.
So right now, Richie Rich is 33-12. You're 28-17, and I'm 27-18. So we're gonna get to the next game. With the Bears and the Dolphins. Obviously, we know Tom Ross picked the Chicago Bears erroneously.
Yeah.
Richie Rich picked the Dolphins, and I picked the Dolphins. Why did you pick the Bears, Tom Ross?
I thought we could beat y'all, and we almost did. So it wasn't like it was a bad pick.
Okay.
I was a call away.
Okay, but what did you see that made you think that you thought the Bears were going to win? Was it a play?
You guys' defense ain't all that. The reason why y'all look good against the Ravens because the Ravens ain't had no targets, so y'all can just blitz and shit. Y'all defense is suspect. That's why. Especially against the run.
Okay. What about you, Richie Rich? Why you picked the Dolphins?
Just felt the Dolphins were going to, like they said, man, every game Tua has played, The Dolphins have been undefeated. They have not lost a game this year that this guy has suited up. And played the full game. I'm not talking about the Bengals game where he got knocked out. Every game that he has played the full game, the Dolphins have won. So
Ross, you knew that.
The Bears
you knew when Tua suit up, they won. So you should have picked the Dolphins.
The Bears are.
That's not how it goes. You got to prove that. Yeah, he proves it.
Justin Fields, he's a tremendous athlete. He's showing that in these last few weeks, but that team is still all over the place. They're still going to need a few
more
pieces together for that team to be more serious. Mm-hmm. Dolphins are just a better team all around.
Yeah. Interesting you said that because Ross said that a few weeks ago that he felt the Chicago Bears were starting to put it together. They're just not complete yet. Now you're saying that same thing too. You feel they're going to be a team to reckon with in the next few years?
For sure. Of course. Here in a couple of years, we could be taking over the NFC North. You know how it's pretty much been Green Bay for like the last 15 years. It's going to be the Bears, man. Pretty soon, you'll see.
Yeah, I mean they're going to have to get that defense right because they let Roquan Smith go to the Ravens, so they're going to have to find somebody that can replace him.
I don't know what the fuck they was doing when they did. We let two guys go. We let our defensive end. Man, I don't even want to get started, man. Let's do the record, man. I don't want to even get started.
Man, let's get the. You should get the Bears. You should get the Bears vent off your chest, man. You should be able to do that.
Wow, man. We let go two. We let go our two best players on defense. I hope we get because we got picks for them though. So I hope they make the best of those picks.
Yeah, I mean it's a smart move. Let those guys go to teams that have better chances to contend, and then get draft picks and turn those picks into something. I see what they're doing. It makes sense.
I see what they're doing. I just whenever you got like something solid, you wish you could build around that. But sometimes you got to use those pieces as mortgage. You know what I'm saying? So it is.
Yeah, it makes sense what Ross is saying. They shouldn't have cold turkey it. They should have just did it gradually.
It's a good move. I just don't like. I don't like the fact that we have to do that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a fan, so he doesn't like it, but he realizes as an owner, GM, it's a smart move because this is a team that's going to be built for the future.
Gotcha. Yeah, retooling. All right, so record-wise, Richy is 34-12, and me and Ross are tied at 28-18.
All right, man, here we go.
Okay, so let's get to it. The next game, Cincinnati Bengals. Let's talk about that.
Shit, I told the Bengals, man.
The Bengals blew the Cardinals out exactly by 21 points, 42-21.
Blew who out? They didn't play the Cardinals.
They played the Panthers.
The
Panthers. My bad. The Panthers. They blew the Panthers out 42-21.
Yeah, they did. It's fucked up because PJ was doing so good, but people like him in his predicament. It's fucked up because the way he came into the NFL, he can't have a bad game. So I think they're gonna replace him next game.
They're probably gonna put Mayfield back in.
They're probably gonna put Mayfield back in. He gonna do this. He gonna do the same shit. You're not worried.
Everybody picked the Bengals in this one. So Richy is 35-12, and me and you Ross neck and neck, 29-18.
Yeah, Richy Rich doing this thing, man.
Things about to turn. It's about to turn pretty soon.
Yeah, you ain't catching up to me today.
It's about to fucking turn because what did I tell y'all? I told y'all some of these picks. Didn't I tell y'all about the Lions? The Lions beat the Green Bay Packers. I told y'all.
Yeah, you got that.
Aaron Rodgers. I told you.
Sad thing is, I knew that was a possibility. I didn't think it would happen so soon. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was a fucking possibility. Though.
I told you, Richy. I don't know why you put your trust in Aaron Rodgers, dog. Y'all say he was playing garbage.
We both know that. We didn't think it would be so soon. He's really falling down this cliff, and it's his fault. He had so many bad throws in that game, it didn't make no sense, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all put faith in the dude. The dude playing worse than Tom Brady. Come on, man. Y'all giving Tom Brady all that heat. Yeah, but when he came to Aaron Rodgers, y'all picked him. I couldn't believe that, man.
Yeah, by neck and neck, when Tom Brady gets a pass, when Tom Brady's been putting it at work his whole fucking career. This motherfucker had one hot season. Yeah, they're about neck to neck with the bad throws. He threw bad throws all game. He had people open. He had people open. He just wasn't hitting them.
Yeah,
Bro,
my thing more so of picking the Packers was the Lions getting rid of their tight end T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah,
I
I ain't
thought
saying
that
that's
was
gonna
gonna
do it.
hurt them this week, but they showed up. It did hurt them
nah,
this week because
y'all not
they
keeping
only
that
scored
energy.
15 points. They weren't
Right.
because they're offense that scores a lot of points. They weren't
Nah,
score.
both of y'all
This was
not
like a
keeping
low
that same.
scoring game.
Both of y'all not keeping that same energy. Y'all said, man, this is the game where Aaron Rodgers is gonna ball because he playing against a garbage
Yeah, but
defense. That's what
go
y'all
check
said.
the last live. I brought that up. I said that I think the Lions, their offense is not going to is not going to run the same because they traded away T.J. Hawkinson. I remember bringing that up.
And
Richie Rich,
Ross said
Richie Rich, Richie
if
Rich,
Aaron Rodgers loses this one, that's it. It's over for him.
Richie Rich. He just finally happy that he got a pick that neither one of us did see. But he was gonna
That's
keep.
straight facts, man.
He gonna just keep laying on that bitch. If we
Yeah.
let him, he'll keep the whole rest of the live on that.
Yeah. So it brings me extreme pleasure to say Richie Rich is 35-13 with a loss. Ross, you are now trailing me at 29-19, and I'm 30-18.
All right,
That
sweet.
feels good. It feels very good to say that.
All right, hopefully you still winning by the end of this. Because if
All
you're
right.
not, it's gonna be funny.
All right.
you know he ain't gonna be up.
All right.
All right, next game.
Let's get to the next game. Woo! Ross, me and you getting separation right now, though. I don't know why.
I picked New England.
I don't know why you picked the Raiders, though. Because
Are you talking about the Raiders? Are you jump to the
me and
Raiders?
Richie Rich picked Jacksonville Jaguars. We told you, though.
Yeah, ETN, man. ETN getting nicer and fucking nicer every game. Low key, he's carrying ETN carrying Trevor Lawrence, man. I thought Trevor Lawrence was gonna throw them out the game.
I told you. Them boys took better care of the football in this game.
Yeah,
That's
they
why they
did.
won.
I'm surprised because every time Ross always asks where they playing at. You knew once you heard they were playing at Jacksonville, that should have been a no-brainer. They playing in
Not
Jacksonville.
necessarily because I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence, man. I thought he's gonna throw at least 2 picks today.
Okay.
He ain't throw them fucking picks he normally throws. He blew me.
That's what that's what it's about, taking care of the football.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
He fucked
Patriots
that
game,
thing up.
we all picked the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Well, before we even get to that game, let's talk about the record. Ross,
Yeah, let's do that.
You hurting right now. You 29-20. I'm 31-18. And Richie Rich, you 36-13. I'm catching up, though. I'm catching up.
All right.
All right, let's get to the next game, dog.
The
New England Patriots and the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. The Patriots blew out the Colts, man. We all picked the Patriots unanimously. What did you both got? What did you both started with you, Ross, seeing this game that told you guys the Patriots are going to win?
That the coach is trash. The coach had a severe problem at the quarterback position. And you can't have a problem at the quarterback position until you're gonna be Bill Belichick. You gotta know exactly who your quarterback gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can't be bitching Matt Ryan and shit, and don't have a reliable replacement. So I knew they were gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean it's straight true, man. The last few years, the Patriots have owned the Colts, especially in Foxborough, man. So, and just like Tom Ross said, you can't be having these quarterback issues. They got their backup quarterback, doesn't have that much experience. You knew Colts were not going to score a lot of points in that game.
You said the last few years, man. Even in the Brady versus the Manning years, Brady owned Manning, so they've always owned them. Let's be real. They've always owned them.
Not always. Manning beat Brady a couple of times.
Yeah, Manning was able to break through and finally beat those guys.
Yeah, but overall, Brady
yeah.
That's like Kobe. It's like Kobe versus Duncan. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Overall.
But put it this way. I knew they was gonna lose.
Yeah, that was a slam dunk block.
Right. Doom. Like fucking like Irvin. That was a lot. That was like the easiest pick of the whole thing.
We all picked. I'm glad we all picked the Vikings versus the Commodores, man. We knew the Commodores wasn't gonna get it done. We all knew that.
How many times you gonna? It's Commanders, bro, not Commodore.
He's doing that on purpose, man. He doing at
Yeah,
this point.
yeah, it's got to be on purpose at this point.
At this point, he got to be doing this on purpose.
So right now, the way we looking at it is everyone. Ross, you 31-20. I'm 33-18, and Richie Rich is 38-13.
All right.
And that's including.
I had a feeling Buffalo was gonna fucking lose, man. I had a feeling because those teams always play each other tough, and I said it too.
Before we get to the Buffalo, I want to know why y'all picked the Vikings over the Commodores.
Oh, because the Vikings are better team.
Vikings made that game tougher than what it was supposed to be.
The Vikings, the thing is, what's holding back the Vikings is their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vikings had, I even say Lamar Jackson. I can't just be using his name all the time. And the Vikings had a quarterback that could manage the game just like he manages, because he's a game manager, but could also do something with his legs when there ain't nothing there. They'll be unstoppable.
Okay.
This motherfucker, he's unathletic as a motherfucker. It's a for sure sack. If somebody beat the offensive line, it's over with.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like you said, that boy a statue.
A statue, man.
You know, if you get pressure on him, you can rattle him, man. If you get enough sacks on him, and that's it. He like a deer in headlight.
Yeah, a deer in headlights. This like his 12th year. He's still a deer in headlights. Every time he play on primetime games, he always loses shit. This dude still playing a Ricky.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, man, I hate to say this, but the Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Hold on, because you're very sneaky. Let's make sure we square up the records real quick.
I already told you the last tallies. It was 33-18. For me, Richie Rich was 38-13, and you was 31-20.
All right, cool.
But now in this game here, Richie Rich,
that boy slipped up.
Richie Rich won this one, and we didn't.
What game?
The Cardinals versus the Seahawks. Me and Ross picked the Cardinals.
No, me and Ross did not. I picked Arizona.
Yeah, you picked.
Yeah, you took that L.
Oh, Seahawks won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cardinals lost. They lost to the Seahawks, 31-21.
Oh, that fumble came at the Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Now I know that was the game. That was the game that I was hoping the Cardinals was gonna pull away, and they were up. So
good pick.
Oh, well. All right, Richie Rich.
You got to pick them hot teams, man. You know.
Good pick,
Richie Rich is 39-13. I'm 33.
Geno Smith was fucking balling.
Well, it is, yeah. Yeah, I keep overlooking that man.
Richie Rich is 39-13. I'm 33-19, and Ross is 31-21. After that, all right, let's get to the next game. Rams versus the Buccaneers. I told you, don't pick against Tom Brady.
We all picked the Bucs, right?
I picked the Rams.
You picked the Rams. I picked the Bucs.
It was looking like the Rams were gonna get it, but they choked at the end.
I'm not worried about you because you behind me. I'm worried about Richie Rich. I want him to get those L's.
Yeah, I picked the Bucs.
That's good. Another L. It gives me extreme pleasure to drop that L on Richie Rich. So Richie Rich is 39-14. I'm 34-19, and Ross is 2 games behind me at 32-21. Why did you pick Richie Rich? I want to know. Why did you go pick against Tom Brady in this game?
I know why you picked against.
I mean, that was a good. The Rams had a good chance. It's it's just they choked up. They tried to be conservative at the end, and they paid the price. You don't give Tom Brady these multiple opportunities. That's why they lost. They should have been playing to try to get in field goal range, and then assure the victory or burn the clock out.
You see the difference, Tom Ross, between Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers? The games that you expect Aaron Rodgers to win, he fucking loses. The game you expect Tom Brady to win, he fucking wins.
Low key, this was a pick 'em. I just picked Tom Brady because he's a better quarterback. He's still better than Matthew Stafford. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, he is.
If you take away Matthew Stafford first, you take away his first read, he's trash.
You've been consistently saying that weeks in and weeks out. So it's proven in this game.
You gotta take away his best option. You take away his best option, he can't beat you.
All right, so let's get to it because I know Ross been all over this shit. I mean, you just really ready to talk about this game, the Bills and the Jets.
I'm so fucking mad, man, because I had a feeling. Because like I keep telling you, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Bills, but the Patriots not in it no more like they used to be. Those teams always could beat each other no matter what, and no matter what's going on. It didn't matter how good the Patriots was. The Dolphins could always beat them.
You see those? You see the separation? You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because that was a game where I told y'all,
Hold on, you ain't picked the Jets.
Speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm the only one that picked the Jets.
Yeah, he picked the Jets.
He did.
That's why I told y'all. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
He totally redeemed himself.
I told y'all this week.
But don't worry. I think he messed up with that Saints Ravens game. He's going up against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he definitely messed up. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking when he did that.
Well, sometimes you gotta take risky, and I'm glad I did because I got 2 games out of those risky picks this week that have given me separation. So I'm glad I did that. Dog. So Richy,
we're talking about the Ravens. You should never pick
it takes extreme pleasure for me in this Bills loss to hand you another loss. You 39-15. You back-to-back losing right now. Ross, you 32-22. And me, I'm 35-19. Richy, I'm catching up on that hill, boy. I'm catching up.
I could take that this week. Next week, I'm gonna be on point.
Yeah.
As long as I maintain the cushion.
All right. We'll see. We shall see. All right, guys. So, talk to me, man. How y'all see the Monday Night Football game playing out, man?
I mean, the Ravens, man.
Between the Ravens and the Saints, how y'all see that playing out?
I think the Ravens.
I got the Ravens by 7, by a whole touchdown, boy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's gonna be my 3rd game changer for this week. I got the Saints winning this game, man. They're gonna shock the world.
Motherfucking fool, boy. We'll see. Lamar finna go off this game. This could be him getting back in the MVP conversation.
It'll be Lamar. Lamar's gonna be on an island by himself. He's gonna do his thing now.
One thing about that dude, he always shows up in his prime time games.
Prime time game, he finna show his ass, boy.
That's why I like Lamar Jackson, man. That's a straight Florida dude right there, man. That's what I like about him.
He also finna show his ass for real, boy. He might come to the stadium with a grill in his mouth.
Yeah. Hey, Richy, tell him, man. Those Florida dudes, man. When we used to play football with those cats, though, they get that gold in their mouth. They get that swag. It's over, man. They got the dreads going. It's over. You know they about to smoke your ass, though.
Yeah.
You know you getting done up. You gonna get done the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shit, you already know because they coming with the speed. They coming with the explosion. And you know what I used to like about guys in high school in Florida, man, they play like 10 positions, man. I'm sure it was like that in Chicago too, Ross, where guys play 10 positions, man. 10 positions.
Man, you play both, man. You don't got no real full football training.
No.
If you good, you never come off the field, really.
Nah, you never coming off the field. You DB, you cornerback, you running back, you wide receiver, you tight end, you playing everything, man. Sometimes you just there to block. You on the punt team. you on the special team.
I play kickoff, kick return, punt return, punt.
You name it.
I play all defensive snaps. Everyone never came out the game defensively, and I even played some offensive snaps. I stayed in the game, man.
Yep.
I stayed.
The only time you come out the game is just get a little Gatorade, and you right back out.
Motherfucker, I ain't getting no Gatorade, boy. Once I got some Gatorade when the offense was on the field. I ain't getting even after like if I had a chase down tackle, you know how niggas be coming out the game and shit. I was still in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, that's when our generation is when Powerade came out. So they couldn't afford Gatorade. Remember Richie Rich? So they'd give us that Powerade. They'd be like, we can't afford Gatorade, man. Go Powerade, man.
Shit crazy. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We
man.
ain't gonna
So
break down this Chiefs Titans game.
I was just about to say that we got this Chief and we got the Titans game, man. How y'all see that playing out? Richie Rich, I'm gonna start out with you, man.
Hold on. I gotta see who do I pick. I'll pick the Titans. I'll pick the Titans. Like I
Good.
said, man, the thing. Oh, he said Richie Rich to start with you. Go ahead. I'll be getting
Mhm.
too excited.
I remember you picked the Titans. I can see why. I mean, if Derrick Henry, their best bet at beating the Chiefs tonight is Derrick Henry going off like he did last week. That dude can have a phenomenal game, man. Then they'll be able to control the clock, keep Mahomes off the field, man. Because Mahomes, that's not a dude you want to be. You want to be on the field, bro, because he's
And that's the
dangerous.
problem. You can't keep him
Dangerous,
off the
bro.
field. You know why? I give him the nickname. This is my nickname for him, Patrick Game Changer Mahomes. That motherfucker be changing up the game, man.
You motherfucking cold, man. The thing about it's like this: you're gonna be able to tell who's gonna win in like the first half. If the
Yep.
Chiefs come out there and throwing the ball everywhere, doing whatever they want, it's over with.
Yep.
It's over with. They gotta get them in a couple of 3-and-outs early and put some points on the board before them. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a long time to put points on the board too. Like
Yep.
methodical.
Yep.
6-yard gash here, 5-yard gash here, play action, 10
Yep.
yards. You know what I'm saying? At least a 10 play drive, but at the least take all that time out the clock. You can't get these motherfuckers the ball back.
Man, Tennessee just got some bad news, man.
What happened?
That boy Ryan Tannehill ain't suiting up. They gonna throw that rookie out there
Man,
again.
you act like that's bad news.
Hold on. How is that bad news? That might be good.
That's good news, man.
Did y'all know Tannehill really a wide? This how you know. This how you know.
You act like
This
that
how
was
you know.
bad news.
This how you know the NFL so cricket. Tannehill a wide receiver. They made him a quarterback because he was white. This
The
nigga
nerve
was
of
a
Richie
quarterback.
Rich,
He was a
man.
wide receiver.
I think that was sarcasm, man. The nerve of Richie Rich to say that, though.
Yeah.
I hated Tannehill, man. They had Tannehill as the Dolphins quarterback for so long. Boy, I hated Richie is, I used to say that dude garbage, man. Why they got this dude as quarterback? He's straight hot manure. I think the nerve of them to keep this guy, and they kept him a lot longer than they were supposed to. You know how many wide receivers were complaining about Tannehill not getting them the ball, not throwing it deep enough, always basically getting scared of getting hit, always ducking, overblowing his pass, making incomplete throws. They kept that dude like 3 or 4 years longer. And you know what I think they kept him that long? Let's be honest. It wasn't even about Tannehill. It was his wife. His wife was more fire than him.
What's wife got to do with it?
I'm saying that because at that time, that's what it was all about. The best thing about Tannehill was his wife. It had nothing to do with him as a football player.
Who was his wife?
His wife was a beauty pageant.
Oh, okay.
And she was the one. She was the one. If you remember, when Donald Trump had that situation where he was groping and all that, she was part of that same beauty pageant that Donald Trump was groping the beauty pageant.
Oh man. Oh man. So he was one of the women that Donald Trump was patting on the coochie. and those women try to act like, listen, man, this dude was being at one point were they gonna say something?
But it was his damn pageant. What the fuck were they gonna say?
Yeah, bro. Listen, you can't pat me on my. These women act like they ain't. Some of them women I know that was like they cool. They cool. As long as you slide them there a couple of 100,000 or something. When you ain't make no payments, they're like, oh yeah, he patted me on the. Like,
Yeah,
bro.
because that was the butt of the joke. That the only way people knew Ryan Tannehill was through his wife. Because even Donald Trump said that. He was like, "Oh, you're like he shook the hand of Ryan Tannehill. He was like, you look familiar. What's your name?" And then he was like, "Oh, I'm the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins." He said, "Wow, that's crazy because I only know you from her, you know." She, I
He
forgot
don't,
her name. Da 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 da. But it's the way he said
he
it.
don't even know him because he already patted his wife coochie.
It's the way he said it, man. It was so disrespectful, but it was funny. Like it was crazy because usually with a football player, usually the football player is more popular, right? But she was more popular than him.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. But I was surprised that the Dolphins kept him as long as they did. It was ridiculous.
All
He
right.
shouldn't have been on the squad.
So I think I'm the only one that picked the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
don't
So
only want to pick the Titans, man. We
I
picked the
need
Chiefs.
I need
And,
this.
and the reason why I picked the Chiefs is because I just know Patrick Mahomes is gonna air it.
Yeah, I need this, man, for sure.
Yeah,
Because you
you
already got
need
an
it.
L coming with the
You need
Ravens.
it because you on your second lifeline trying to catch a
Yeah,
win. You need
but
it.
you already got an L coming with the Ravens. If I give you the L with the Titans, then we back even.
When it's all said and done, I'm gonna be 37-19, and Richie Rich is gonna be 39-17. Watch.
We'll see.
You getting one L, man, in these last two games.
Oh yeah, you
Oh no, in
definitely.
these last two games, I'm getting W's. I'm gonna be at 37-19. Watch.
Bro.
37-19. I'm getting W's. I'm closing the ranks. I told y'all this was my week. I told y'all that, man. Y'all didn't believe me. I
Yeah,
said it was my week.
like I said, man, I'll believe when I see it.
So far, I got two game changing games. So I just need one more game changing game, and that'll be the defining moment. But I did tell y'all, I was trying to tell y'all about Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm surprised y'all pick Aaron Rodgers. Y'all disappointed me with that, knowing how garbage he played all year.
You had like he was. He had like he played against. Yeah, like he played against who's hot right now. Like he played against Buffalo or something. He played against the Lions. He supposed to win that game.
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
key. He's supposed to,
Yeah,
but he's playing like trash.
yeah.
He's playing worse.
What I'm
He's
saying
playing
is you.
worse than their defense. He's playing worse than their defense played. So I knew they were going to
Right.
win. He wasn't going to win
What
that
I'm
game.
saying is you're making it seem like we made a bad pick. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he played. Like he was playing against somebody. Like he was supposed to. You know what I mean? He supposed to win that game.
So
We
Ross,
made a good pick. He played horrible.
after him losing that game, because you said after he lost that game, they should pink slip his ass. You still feel like that now?
Man, LeBron James better be so fucking glad I don't have access to my YouTube channel. It'll be over
Oh, I'm gonna get on his ass.
because he been on some
I've
straight
been trying to circle. I've been trying to circle around, but my mind's been fixated on talking about Black Hebrew Israelites. Man, my mind's been so inundated with that. But I'm getting on LeBron. I'm gonna get on LeBron
All right,
because
bro.
this is back to back. First Kanye West, and now Kyrie Irving. So clearly, LeBron James is the token slave. Clearly,
Yep.
there's no even denying that. There is no denying that. Like it's obvious at this point, beyond obvious.
Yeah, man,
And I don't even.
they trying to buck break, Kyrie, bro.
Yeah,
And
man.
Kyrie should not be suspended for speaking his freedom of speech. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's not like he
But
missed any games.
you know what? I'm glad they're doing it because every time because they're gonna keep. Thing is, this is prophecy. It gotta happen. The man is still the man of sin has been revealed. It's a whole group of people, and it's them. You know what I'm saying? They've been revealed, so now they can't help themselves. They're compelled. You know what I mean? So every time somebody speak up, they're gonna keep doing the same thing, and they're gonna keep exposing themselves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But,
Yeah, there was a dude last night. I was going back and forth with him just for a little bit. I don't go back and forth with people that long, but I said this in a very vulgar way. Y'all know I can get very vulgar and heavy handed. So I said, if you take the white daddy's dick out your mouth,
I'll be
if
doing
you been
that.
yeah, if you take the white daddy's dick out your mouth that you've been slurping for years, then maybe you can get up above the water and see that something's not adding up here. And then I hit him with the Moses. That messed him up. I said, Moses was in the Nile, right? He went through the Nile River. And you remember they were basically at that time when Moses was an infant, they were basically picking apart. The Pharaoh was picking apart all of these people that were considered firstborn children. So he had to
Right.
go through the Nile stream to leave where he was at to get to Egypt. If Moses, at that time, the Egyptian people was considered Negroids. They were considered black people. So if Moses looked different than them as the Hebrew Negroid he was,
Yeah.
they would have identified him differently. If he was white, they would have said, You're not one of us.
The
How
the
come he
true
blended in? How come
the
he
true
blended in?
the true Egyptians that were back then, they're in the Sudan right now. The Sudanese, those are the real Egyptians.
Mm-hmm.
They got drove out. Those are Arabs that's in Egypt right now. So
Yep.
the Arabs like to make fun of the fake Jews, but they're fake Egyptians too.
Exactly. So it makes me laugh when you say that because it's like, and I'm glad you made that point because that is true too. Their ass is fake too. But the point was is like, and when I said that to him, he felt so stupid. I said, if he was a different color, it would have been identified that he was different. And didn't Moses didn't Moses's father-in-law Laban, when he linked up with Moses at the time, if he was a different color when Moses was picking Zipporah between the different daughters or whatever, it would have been identified, it would have been classified that you
Right,
are different in color.
right,
These were clearly black women, clearly black African women. So if Moses was a different color and he looked different, it would have been classified that he was a white guy coming to get black women.
right.
But how come when they described him when he was getting water, they said you look just as black as us? Man, that shit it messed him up. He didn't know what to
Yeah,
say. He didn't know
we
what to
all
say.
man, we all know what it is, man.
He
But
didn't
at
know
the
what to
end
say.
of the, but at the end of the game, at the end of the day, this game finna start.
But anyways, I just wanted to say that's what I was on the last 2 days, man. But when I said the white dick daddy stuff, this dude said, man, if I ever see you in public, man, I'm gonna off you. I said, well, you need to off the white daddy's dick out your mouth. I don't play, man. I don't play when it comes to these things. Because you want to get stupid, I'm gonna get stupid too. That's the beauty of being on the internet. You want to get dumb, I get dumb too. I don't know. I get a kick out of it. I get a kick seeing people's emotions rile up, especially when they're ignorant to stuff. That's just me. But anyways, I want y'all to check my community post because I posted it. Ross, I know you got the Zondervan Compact Bible dictionary, but I put it in the Bible dictionary under when they talked about Ham, and right up under Ham, it was very clear. I highlighted it. It said all of Ham's descendants were all the black race, but
Except for
not
the
the Negroes.
yeah,
Very clearly, it said not the Negroes. So if the Negroes are not Ham's lineage, then who does the Negroes fall up under? What lineage do they fall up under? I'm just thinking. And
yeah.
we already know in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, it tells you that the JPAP lineage is Gentiles. And if you do your homework on Gentiles, Gentiles links to Caucasian. So that means there's only one other son that's there, Shem.
Yeah, man.
So you can
I,
you can you can put the math together and figure it out.
yeah, the game finna start, bro. So I'm finna get up
All
out of
right.
here.
So y'all be easy, man. Y'all take care. We'll get together on Wednesday for the fantasy football. Richie Rich, get ready to get those. Well, will you pick one that I pick? So you're gonna be 1-1. I'm gonna be 2-0, and Ross, since you did pick one, you'll be 1-1 too. So by the end of it, Ross should be 33-22. I'm gonna be 37-19, and Richie Rich is gonna be
Nah,
40
I
and
got a
16.
I got a good feeling I'm gonna win both of these.
40 and 16.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all
All right,
take care,
man.
man. Y'all have a
You
good
have a
one.
good one.
All right.
Peace.
Take care.